Hi, welcome to the Mr. Brown Show. I'm Mr. Brown.
Hi, this is Ivan.
And this is Mark.
Hey, you know the government's having problems housing the foreign workers.
Oh, finding places for them.
Yeah, they really got no place.
But I heard they want to move them into private estates. Good evening and welcome to Hard On, the hardest hitting investigative news program on Kampong News Network. Tonight, Bangla in my backyard, yay or nay? We speak to residents of Serangoon Gardens about the possibility that the government may house 1,500 foreign workers in a vacant school compound in their neighborhood. I am here with Mr. Koo, who is wearing a paper bag to protect his identity. He is the leader of the newly formed committee set up by residents to address the foreign worker issue. He's here with his friend, Mr. Lim.
We got together to set up the Residents Action Committee expelling extremely smelly trespassers or racists. We want to protect our neighborhood against the Bangla factor.
What is your committee hoping to protect Serangoon Gardens against, Mr. Lim?
Banglas are dangerous. We must stop them before they breed with our mates.
But surely foreign workers who contribute to our economy should be welcomed.
Sure, we welcome them to renovate our houses as long as they stay somewhere else.
I see. But do you have any other concerns?
We are worried about the traffic congestion too. Can you imagine 1,000 Bangla unloading in front of your house?
Yeah, some more, they are so black. And then they ride bicycle at night without lights. If they don't smile, we might langgar them.
Excuse me, but isn't that a rather racist stereotype?
Know what? They really don't have lights.
We are just concerned for their safety. We don't want to langgar them and scratch our cars too.
It is also a moral problem.
In what way, Mr. Koo?
Have you seen them hold hands? That is so gay. I don't want my children to think this is acceptable behavior.
But surely this is a cultural practice and is not sexual.
That's what you think. Look, they even walk around wearing sarongs. Who knows if they wear anything underneath?
And what if their sarongs fall off and my aging mother sees it? Hey, we are a morally conservative society, you know?
Okay, but do you have any evidence that their moving into Serangoon Gardens will cause problems?
Our committee went undercover with mobile phone cameras and took some videos. You will be shocked to see how outrageous these smelly Banglas are.
There's a Bangla looking at me now. He doesn't know my handphone video is on. Oh no! Oh, he's approaching me now. Oh no!
Excuse me, can you tell me where is Chom Chom?
Rape!
Hello, stop running, miss. Where is Chom Chom Hawker Center?
Help me! The Bangla is raping me with his mind!
Lucky she didn't get it.
You see, so dangerous. Not only is safety an issue, it will affect property prices.
We did our calculation. We have about 140 private houses here, and each one is worth $1 million. If each house drops $100,000 in value because of the Bangla factor, that is a loss of $14 million in property values.
With 1,500 Banglas moving in, we stand to lose $10,000 per Bangla. Do you think it's still worth it?
So if you don't welcome these foreign workers here, where do you suggest the government house them?
There are so many places I can think of. How about Hong Lim Park?
Ya lor, no one goes there what?
Or how about Pedra Bangka?
Aiya, put them in Hougang lah. Most of the people there are poor anyway and won't complain.
Their property prices there already so low. Cannot drop any further lah.
And that's our show for this week. Hard On will be back next week to review the Serangoon Gardens residents' new independent horror zombie movie, Dawn of the Bangla. Good night.
The Mr. Brown Show is a podcast from MrBrownShow.com.